Yo, good morning everybody, rise and grind. I'm here right now in Big Loughborough. How you doing, my man? You okay? I'm Big Loughborough inside, and basically I need to show you this one that I've just got. So I wasn't sure how I was going to do today's video or when I was going to start it, but I've just gone to the gym, gone about my business, and funnily enough actually I'm going to share something with you that I'm kind of in two minds about right now, having some conversations about trying different content. So basically I went to a charity shop just now to make a video about like just showing people, essentially giving you that free value that's nice and quick and easy, yeah? Going in, showing you tags, doing almost the job for you. Like going through and showing you that, okay, so this is what this tag looks like on Google Lens, this is what you can find out about it quick. And you know, I think all it is giving people options and alternatives rather than problems and solutions. So options and alternatives, just to be like, this is how you can do it, this is how you could do it, all that sort of stuff. But anyway, that wasn't the point I wanted to get to. So let me turn it around and talk to you about it while I'm just walking through a micro bit of the market, because it's just a bit of a switch. So anyway, yeah, PDSA, I'm not going to go into it right now. I've just done this video. I actually don't think I need to do another one now. Basically, I was kind of in two minds about like the content that I'm making, right? And I was sort of thinking like, I want to go into things outside of the niche, right? You lot all know me for making content about, you lot know me for content about making content about clothing, reselling, because that's what I'm known for, right? That's what you see me about. So that's what you assume I'm about. But what if I started making videos that were completely outside of that niche? The point I'm trying to get to with this is that a lot of the time what we'll do is we'll think that in order to grow, or thinking that growth is what we actually want, we'll make the same things that we like, you know, we'll do the same sort of style of stuff. We'll keep making these like educational videos. We'll give value, we'll give value, we'll give value. And I think that's great. But one thing that I've really started to think about is, what about if I want to put some more value to me as a means of staying motivated? Now, it's twofold really. That's a little bit of a cop-out answer. The main reason why I think personal content outside of your niche is key is so people can invest in the person that you are. You know, if I start like going, here's my attempt at making some curtains, or here's some rugs, I don't know, I'm literally clutching at a straw right now because that's what's going on. Let's go through this. Anyway, let me show you this and talk this a bit more clear. We're just walking through one abandoned little Loughborough place. But no, what I mean is, you come on to the content and you see me for something, right? And I know we've had this debacle before where I'm like, is it for personal content? Is it for business? Business is the value that people will get from the content, but the personal is my way of like saying, well, look, you want to invest in like the content that I'm doing. Look at that. This is actually mad, right? Check this out a sec. So this is a child's sculpture. Yeah, commissioned by Loughborough in Bloom to celebrate the centenary of Ladybird Books. What I like about it is some little lad just building it, but they just put it in like some done out shopping centre. No, I'm not trying to fire shots. I am going to walk up these stairs though and just go up here. I don't know where they lead. Oh, I don't think I can go up them. I think they've got barricades in front of them. So I won't be doing that, but look at that. It's quite cool. What my point is, right, is if you give value out for free, that's on your own prerogative, right? One. However, I believe that the personal side of your content helps the business, the educational side of it. For example, if I feel like people liked watching me have food reviews, or doing like content where I was like going to get a tattoo, or my experience in a plant shop, I don't know, something that's so out of the norm of what I'm doing, for me, that pays its dividends just for knowing that people like that content. But then the main thing you have to realise, or I'm trying to realise, is what value do people get from seeing me eating a croissant? What value do people get from me like making content that doesn't really like resonate with anything that's like going to give value? Like if you've known my content for being about like reselling, about getting into that, then that's what you're going to kind of like, that's where you're going to stay in the pools of. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a thought I'm having this morning. It's basically, so I wanted to start my almond croissant discovery today on TikTok. But then there's also this burger van that's popped up in my local area, and he makes like gourmet burgers, and it's just on the go. And do you know why as well? This is like the longest point about justification for this. The reason why is that because I reverse engineered it, right? I like watching people eat food. I love Beard Meats food. I liked Mashtag when he was eating food. I like people like Window Kid. I like I don't like that guy that has a bandana on that makes food content where he's like in Southeast Asia and all these mad places, but I like watching people experience things. And I think like one of the things I'm realizing about like the educational side of content is you guys aren't experiencing it. I'm just like instilling what I've learned, or like what my experience tells you about that. But it's not an experience, it's experience of mine. God, this sounds like such a word flurb. I'm so sorry. I'm really trying to like articulate myself in a nice way for you guys. Basically, this is something that I'm just in a debacle with at the minute. And I believe that, firstly, nothing changes if nothing changes. That's the truth. Secondly, you should do what makes you happy. And thirdly, I think it's the art of not thinking about it too much, which is something that I find really difficult. I find it difficult because it's so hard not to think. One thing that the people tell you to do as well, and this is a bit of a hard one to adopt, I think, but you don't take advice from somebody's life you wouldn't want to live. Or like, you know, if someone was teaching you how to swim but they've never stepped foot in a pool or never, like, you know, done a stroke or whatever, like, they're not the right people to listen to. Yo, that guy came with force. Do you know what I mean? So that's one of my points. I don't know, to be honest, I'm pretty gassed. You want to see what I just got? I just went to this charity shop to make this point a minute ago about this video. Let me do it here. And I've only gone and found a Patagonia gilet for £4, 2XL. Take the piss out of my life again like that. No, I mean in a good way. Let me just show you this quick time. So look at this. I literally just grabbed this right now. £4, 2XL Patagonia gilet fleece. To be fair, I'm gonna just put it on over this coat, just for why not reasons. But yeah, easiest thing to have picked up then. And yes, I am sort of making this video all in one, encompassing, so I don't really know what today's video is going to have in store, but I just thought this looks mad over this. I just thought, why not just start getting the shots now and talk about this store? Let me know and keep engaging with these videos if you like them, just down there or over there. But one thing I want to get across is what your guys' opinions and perspectives are on essentially this topic that I'm talking about. Yo, this is cold, this is nice, isn't it? £4. I'm absolutely winning. No, which one is going to go? This bit. Wait, and then this is mad for £4. I feel like I'm about to go on site. It's cool. Nah, to be honest with you, this has just got me excited. There's a lot of thoughts going on this morning, post gym, about, I don't know, I really sit on a thought. Like, I really sit on this mindset of, like, what about should I do and things like this. But then, I don't know, this video is case in point for how my mind works. You're joining me on the live thoughts. I've talked to some of business affiliates and associates and got perspectives of people who run social media campaigns. And a lot of people, essentially, are telling me that I should stay in my niche. And I think that's wrong. but in like the most like, you know, discussion is welcome sort of vibe. I think it's wrong. But the only thing is the main question, look at this. Shout out to Loughborough. The main question is, what am I trying to achieve from showing people a burger review? And that's the question. And I think the reality is I want to just show another side to me. Is there another side of me eating a burger? I don't know. Burger looks mad though, do you want to see it? Because I think, let me just show you this bit, because this is just extra content in it, you know what I mean? Yeah, so get your greedy eyes around this one, right? So it's called the Burgologist or something. And basically, they've got this burger tonight, and it's just like free advert for this company, whatever. It's not really about the intention. It's just because of the way that I make the content right now. There's a certain style that I adopt with content I make, and I don't know, I just want to see what this would be like. Plus, I want to eat it, it looks lovely, but I don't know, is this content going to be pointless? Who knows? But I think the approach you have with the mindset around the content you make is the most important bit. I.e., like I tell you before, if you vocalize something, your internal state afterwards, and you're like, yeah, this video's not going to do much, then it's not. This video is going to be a way for me to explore something different. And to be honest with you guys, I feel personally, if you want to get value from somebody who's got value to give, let them run with what other ideas they want. Do you know what I mean? Let me know your thoughts. I'm gonna head somewhere now. To be honest with you, I'm about to head to do an almond croissant review. Because why not? You know what? This video might just be a day of me like going and ahhing. I might even just bring you along as YouTube to the burger spot, if I'm being honest. And why has that change of mind come? Because a perspective that I've just been given that I wanted to share with you guys is sometimes what you've got to do is you've got to be known in the niche before you can broaden out of it. And I guess the question that I have to ask myself is, am I known for what I am known for yet by the niche in a broader scope? And the answer is no. So I've just got to place this feeling of how I feel about some content I wanted to make, and I think it's not best to make it because I think it's important to stay on the niche. But it's sitting in my head. There's lots of things that sit in my head around it. This is the thing, right, about content, and this is one of the things that's the truth, because I know a lot of you guys that watch this, you might like it for the personal, you might like it most importantly for the business and the reselling, but then the other side is like, you're watching somebody experience their approach to content creation as an hopeful job. Like, I'm trying to make this a job, so I think it's probably better to stick to a niche, build up in that niche, because that's something that I've got experience with to talk through. Either way, I'm capturing some part of this burger on camera. That's what I know. One of my favourite games is let's see if the InPost is free, because it seems like most people have the same issue. And yes, I know you can check the website and it will tell you very quickly if there's one, but I don't like to do that. I like to live in the unknown. So let's have a little look. Our survey says honestly, should I just see if I can kick this over that house? Obviously I won't. Also, just a quick one, I had another thought about this idea that I'm still going on about. Now, I think I'm going to show you the croissant and the burger in this video, but one thing I've realised, or one thing I've had a brainwave on, which is great. This is one reason why you should talk to people about situations that you think in business related or anything. I kind of realised that one way to expand the niche while still making personal content is for me to just basically focus on some part of the content where it's interactions based in places where you can buy stuff. So charity shop content, I just did one now, it's on this phone, how to make profit in 3 minutes in a charity shop. And I think that will be a good one to get people hooked in. And again, it's just planting loads of seeds and seeing which one grows. But basically, I want to make some content where you're just watching me, just speak to people. I know some of you are thinking oh, get out your arse and thinking we want to watch that. But I want to make that content. And that's one of the directions I want to take it, I think, is just to explore. I don't know why I'm doing the Spider-Man. It's to explore the other bits. I've got to find a flipping InPost now, because this actually has to go now. Hang on. No. Okay, so I'm actually sat in the coffee shop. This is RKD inside on the side of my eye. Now, I want to show you something straight away. So I did a video, showed some tips on how to shoot this item, sold the Patagonia in literally next to no amount of seconds. Oh, mate, I appreciate it. There's Lisa bringing me nice black coffee. Double chin, that's fine. Double chins is double wins. But no, anyway, seriously fast sale on that one. Let me show you that again. So I'm here just editing this video I'm about to do, but look at this. So I literally got this less than an hour ago and sold it straight away to some dude. So shout out to you, my boy. That cost me £4 and we've sold that for 25 in literally no matter of time. And I think it could have sold for a bit more, but again, not greedy. No, not greedy-ish. Unfortunately, there's a song playing that's copyright, so I can't. But look, this is it, warmed up, absolutely smash, don't pass, Americano, yeah. Yeah, this is a slap, serious. I can tell you that before even chowing down on it. I've had it before, that's why. We're in a good situation right now, dudes. It is 12:10. I've tried to put the pre-order in for this burger, so we'll see. And I got 3 things that are immediate that I'm gonna do. Find the items that have sold from Vinted and the Patagonia one and basically get it folded and ready to send off. Group up all the hats that sold on the Tilt Live yesterday with the people who bought multiples, and then start to make a few piles to go through of the kilo stuff, the branded for the bundles, and then also the lower rags and rework stuff. So I will need 3 of these to do that. Are these more hats? These are all the hats I didn't actually do yesterday. Ended up trying some ones. I think hats can be totally different, especially just ASOS ones. Trying to figure out ways to just group them together and do it. But there's loads of stuff to do. I could even upload some stuff to the wholesale stuff. This date is going to be ambiguous. All I'm telling you right now, I'm about to do this, do that, and then potentially start this. But you guys will see on the next shot what we end up doing. So an update that's not really needed. It's just that I've got to go down to the bottom unit. So I thought I'll bring you guys with me. Because I've got new delivery of football shirts, and I think we just got other stuff down here. Plus, I don't think I actually showed you post-flood, or, you know, we've not really done any, like, not really done any update videos down here. To be honest with you, the update is that it's all fine. But we'll have a look inside and I'll show you, I don't know, just some bits and bobs in here. Why are you, man? Sorry. Hello, everybody again. I'm here. So hello, I'm here. These are some of the 40 tops. What we got there? 2023 Wu-Tang. Okay, annoying that these things are made so often. But here we go. Some of the football tops. I basically need to take them up, hang them and do stuff like that. But, I don't know. I've got a lot here. I'm not really sure what I was coming to show you, to be honest. But there's more football shirts, so if you like them. Tickle, the thing is, hang on. Based on statistics, I know that most of you aren't even at this point in the video. But if you are, stop it for a sec. Stop. Just like. Just click like, just so that I know that you're here, you're present. Because I know it's not about that. But unfortunately, it is a bit about that. Because the more likes equals the more visibility equals the more exposure, which equals the more ability for me to pass on awareness. Grade C bundles, here, ready to go. In fact, I'll just turn it around and show you what all this is so you can make sense of it with me, if you like. So, for those that know, this is the quality control room that we have. And at the minute, it looks one of the tidiest it's looked in a long time. These bundles here are grade C, purely designed for people who want to upcycle and, you know, save from landfill. This is really how it is. So, like, this is an example, right? 1.8 kilos that we'll do at £1 no reserve. And they've organised it into shirts, jackets, and those sorts of types of items. In fact, just even looking at this cage makes me want to do a live stream, just because we've got a lot. Holy mackerels, we've got even more. Yeah, so there's a lot of these. So these are all more grade C ones, because, again, it's a byproduct of what we get. It's like, what would you rather it do? Go in the ground or somebody can repurpose it? And I'll tell you right now, they've started to pull out grade D, which is essentially unwearable. This still sits in a wearable and repairable. Here we've got grade D. So this is the stuff that you guys don't even see. So that is grade D. I feel like, not burping, but I feel like taking an item out of the bag just to show you what we consider grade D. So this is a duck and cover coat, which I'm looking at right now thinking, yo, this looks like a bit of me. But grade D, because I imagine it's because there's multiples. Bro, this coat is actually so nice. Here we go. So a lot of it is to do with that. Yo, mate, hang on, what size is this? One sec. Okay, so I'm just going to try this coat on, because that is not that much of a problem to me. But this is grade D. So now you probably think, what happens to grade D, Spem? Well, thank you for asking me. So what actually happens with grade D is we are now in a position where we can give it back to the supplier. So we basically, we buy things in, you know, a variety of different ways, in a variety of different placements, and under a lot of different terms and conditions, which, without being too cryptic, basically means there's lots of different ways that people operate. But one of the current suppliers that we use for this stuff that we are getting to sell, they basically said that anything that sits under a grade C, we will take it back and essentially honour you with more stuff of the grade C and above. Now, grade C actually makes up, despite the fact that you see, right, despite the fact, also, quickly, this coat, I'm going to keep it on. This would have just gone back. This wouldn't have even gone into grade C. And I know that the net, you know what I mean? But, like, this is the grade C stuff. Now, there looks like a lot here, but realistically, it's probably the best part of, like, 35 to 40 kilos, right? Probably say you got the booties there, imagine, which are, these are actually grade C again as well. Tell you what, I might have to have a Rags and Reworks live. I might have to go and do, this is how impulsive it is. I might have to just jump on and do that now because we've got so much. So that's what we have there. We have lots of grade C. But then with the smaller bundles is we have double item, 2 to 3 item bundles that are £1 no reserve as well. But my point was that this stuff would have been going in parts of our grade C, or would have just been essentially saving it and not using it. Because things that with the blasted neckline like that, we typically won't put them in because they do sit within a grade D. Now, the reason why we don't mention grade D is because essentially you should never get it at any point. And this is the sort of stuff like, you know, essentially this, it's just more beneficial for me to give it back to the supplier who's agreeing to this terms and conditions and, you know, going with that cycle, because otherwise I would just lose money selling that anyway, if you know what I mean, because £1 no reserve, as everybody knows, is incredibly cheap, and we play the average game by volume basis, so stuff doesn't cost me that little. But I play the game of, like, if I keep selling it, the averages always work out, and they do, because we keep our fingers on the pulse and our eyes on the figures. That's why I'm an analytics man. But yeah, I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking to, like, pause, like, even doing some bundle building, because we've got time. Like, I've ordered this burger, hopefully, for 6 p.m. And that's when I'm going to go and get it. And although, yeah, this vlog's going to go out later today because the burger has to be the end clip for this. But yeah, I'm thinking to maybe do these. Like, I've got literally the best part of 100 of them, and a part of me just wants to smash it all out. Maybe. We'll see. Quick pause on the music to say that it's... What time is it? It's 1 o'clock. Spencer, you've got to figure out how to use this time, you idiot. Right. Decided, the hats I didn't sell yesterday, I'm going to make them into bundles. Putting some absolute heat in some as well. £1 no reserve in these bundles, all a kilo. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bundles that I'm going to add to the live that we're going to do in a bit. I'm not swirling any super around, but I'll tell you one sec. We've got the burger locked in for 6 p.m, which means right now I've got 5 hours, say 4.5 hours to essentially do a live for about an hour to an hour and a half. Try and make some beginning starts to this. Organise and coordinate the bits from, like, the last couple of days of this whole vintage charity shop challenge things, because again, that creates another job that I got to place it. And then make some content about that. So, wow, why do I keep burping? Let's keep doing it. This is actually vile. So I just get this shot for a minute while I literally do this. I'm not sure why, but it's called juxtaposition, isn't it? You know, if somebody was working there and I was here, yeah, that's called a juxtaposition. Anyway, the filming knowledge you didn't know you needed. Basically, I just made a video about our grade C and D, and I think I might have shown you some of it as well. But it's just all about starting the conversation with this sort of stuff, planting the seed, showing the video, and then letting people decide what they want to do with that information. But yeah, I'm basically taking up all of these. I won't have any more bundles until Tuesday, I think. So part of me just wants to sell it all today. I don't know why. Do you ever get like that, guys, where you're like, let me just get rid of everything today? But we'll see. We'll see. It might get to a point where nobody bids on them. But I don't know. I'm basically going to take up as many of these bundles as possible. Probably post this video now so that strategically it's up for before. It's up for before we. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's up before we go live, so potentially somebody can see it and then go live and come live. But anyway, that is 3 trolleys full. 3 trolleys full, and I've almost got everything. Oh shit. So yeah, we're making progress. Cool, blimey, mate. The time is 3:20, and we have just absolutely chefed off. Call me Gully Ramsay, because I cooked, and we got all of these out. 50 bundles of the grade C R&R. And like I said, still got those ones. I didn't actually do all of them. Okay, I said I was going to do all of them. I sensed the room, and I thought that was the limit. But we had these 4 pairs that you would have seen down the bottom. Now, this is great. This was one that I could open from the live and essentially show people. So they went, what are R&Rs? This is an example. Occasionally, we'll open up another example and show it. So it's always great. But I've just noticed that I've got a few sales on Vinted. Sold PS2 game and a couple DS games. But this one, and that one are the ones that I can send off right now. So I'm going to do that. And I think that with the time that we've got, food is on the card for 6. That's what time I'm picking it up. And the time is 3:30. So we've still got a couple of hours to get some stuff done, which means content, bags, parcels, and then posting them all out. Yeah. Oh, and editing this video so that when I do the last shot in getting the burger, this video will probably go up around about 8:30. But yeah, it's gonna go up. I'm gonna blur the name just in case you didn't want to. But I had a lovely comment from somebody who's been watching the videos, and just wanted to say thank you. It was a long comment, but I love long comments. I wanted to show you the stuff that I sold on, from the 10 yesterday. I might have just done a clip like this, but I've just, my mind's gone. So I'm going to show you 2. This one has just sold from a challenge I did this morning, where I went to a charity shop, found this for £4, and I sold it for £25 pretty quick. Now, yesterday's challenge, I've sold 2 of the 10 items already, and I'm about to sell this one, potentially this one as well. But there's no point saying potentially, because that's not sold, is it? Right, so this one, all the items yesterday were £1 each. This one has got me £15. So I sold that for £15. Now, the other one I got was for this A6 one, which was also £1 because all the items were £1 a piece. And this one owed me £1 and I got a £5 for it. So essentially, I sold this and the A6 and I've made £20. So I've doubled my money and I've still got 8 items to play with, which is literally why I advocate going for cheaper items, because a lot of the time people are going to they're going to go inside the shop. They're going to look for the more expensive stuff. Like, I tell you, this charity shop I went to yesterday, they had lots of more expensive stuff. They had £10 items. And one time I might just get one individual item for a tenner and show you the value of it. But the thing is with stuff like this, is if ever I'm in doubt, like realistically now, I've doubled my money. So I could essentially group these 2 together if I want and go, right, you know what? I'm actually going to sell this as 2 lots of bundles. That's going to be £6, that's 6, that's 6, that's £18. That's going into the 3 times profit. And then I've got this Liverpool dressing gown that I could accept offers, and then this next jumper. So these are items that are pretty much in circulation of selling. And I'll tell you right now, I'll do you an interest check of realistically where the interest is, okay? Where the items that have got interest so far are on this side and the items that haven't are on this side. Now, this is me being honest. These items haven't had much of a sniff yet. Maybe it's just because they're not as bespoke items, whatever it is. They've not had much of a sniff yet. These 3 are in regular favorites and all that stuff, and I'm sending the offers. This one's super cool, old one. This is a next petite one, and I think just because the nature of the jumper, it's a nice one. It's autumnally. And then this is just an ASOS t-shirt with a really cool backprint design. Is that an offer or something like that? Nope, that's just a message. But yeah, I won't show you my messages. So yeah, that's currently where it is. So these are the ones that have had interest. These are the ones that haven't yet to have interest. Bearing in mind, this was less than 24 hours ago. And these are the 2 that have sold. So we're in good situations. Who wants my attention so much? Blimy O'Reilly. Oh my God, let me turn that on silent. But yeah, that's that. Hopefully this video has given you a little bit of an insight. So far from the stuff we got, £4, £1, and the other one, £6 turned into £45. Not sure what the last shot was, but I think a change of plans a little bit due. I say a change of plans. Basically, I'm heading home, and on the way back, I'm going to post these things off. I've literally got 2 hours until the food is due for me to go and pick up. It's just a burger. It's just a burger, Spen. It's honestly gonna be fab. I hope it's fab. I hope it allows me to say words like fab. And remember, if you got to this point and you didn't like the video already, just click like. I feel like we've been about and done stuff today. But maybe we've also not really. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, I've got these ones to send off now. We've got an in post. I've got 2 of them. But what I'm thinking is, in fact, I need the toilet, but I think I'm going to have to go and just find an in post and do this now. Get it done and then head home and just edit this video so that you guys are seeing it tonight. Right, hello everybody. You joined me at 5:33, and the reason why I've got changed, it's not because I'm dressing up. I'm not dressing up, I've still got joggers on. Just a change of outfit, because obviously I'm going to make a video very briefly. I probably will literally just do a little video there, because it's just a mobile one, so it's just a quick bite and then come back and enjoy it. But yeah, I'm gassed. I'm going to go and get it now. Can't wait, honestly. Right, this is just a quick clip because I'm making it for the TikTok, but I'm literally walking there now. Nobody's in the queue. So maybe this is a really I think it's 5:30 till 8 and it's 5 to 6. I made a pre-order for 6 and there's no queue, so I'm actually going to get blessed. But yeah, on the next shot for this will be is getting the food and having a little look, and that's how I'm gonna end it. I think Spent needs a little bit of a relax off camera for the evening. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna get that one cooking off. So on the next shot you're gonna see something juicy, hopefully. Okay, so what a last shot. Somehow I've pulled over at the same time somebody else is here, but look, swiveling reservoir, and most importantly, I've got the food here. Now I feel like it's only right to just do a bit of a taste while I'm here as well. because I did do it a minute ago. And I'll show you right now. This was £16.95 for the whole thing. Chips, yeah? These are like just out, like, admiring the view. I'm just doing a food review. Chips, you can't even see because I don't even want to the birds. Smash. They're like somewhere in between fish and chips and French fries, alright? But get a load of this. Look how offensive that burger is. You're taking the piss out of my life with a burger that looks like that. I can't even do like a proper bite, yeah? Look. It's a smash. This is how I needed to end the day. Eating something as rude as that. That is going to go so nice with being at home. I think everybody's just come at the same time right now. I'm not even joking with you, look. But anyway, guys, whatever you lot are doing, stay safe, stay sustainable. Keep doing you. I'll probably add some gravel there. This is going to be a nice burger. I hope you had a nice day. And yeah, take care of yourself. See you in a bit.